an incredible experience. And I truly cannot thank each and every person in this room enough. It has been an amazing honor to be one of your presiding officers this week. I could spend countless time talking about the impact all of you have had on me. However, I decided I didn't want to shed tears just yet. So instead, I'm going to talk about Joseph Stalin. At 3 a.m. on June 22nd, 1941, Nazi troops invaded the Soviet Union to the surprise of Joseph Stalin. Leading up to this day, numerous individuals warned Joseph Stalin about the potential of the attack. However, all of these warnings were dismissed with the statement, "We doubt the veracity of your information." Following the attack, Joseph Stalin went into shock, fear, frustration, and he was completely unresponsive for numerous days. His close friends and advisors begged him to regain his strength and to return to his position as leader of the Soviet Union. However, the immense sense of failure that entrenched Stalin prohibited him from moving forward. Joseph Stalin responded to unexpected disappointment by shutting everyone and everything out. He went into lockdown and he did not push through the difficult time he found himself in. His optimism had dissipated, and the only perception that he could see was doom. This singular perception of doom led him to take extreme actions that had consequences on those around him. His lack of hope for the future caused his present actions to extend the detrimental effects of the situation. Stalin responded to adversity in a way that only magnified his horrible situation. He looked down upon the situation with pessimism, and this perspective got him nowhere. His 3-day leave of absence benefited no one. Sometimes in our lives, there are events that take place that make us feel as though we need to take a 3-day leave of absence. Or maybe a leave of absence altogether. Sometimes it seems easier to just throw in the towel, but as we discussed last night, failure is an opportunity for learning, and throwing in the towel eliminates this opportunity. Delegates, sometimes life hands us cards that we simply want to tear up and burn and run away. But as the story shows, doing this does nothing but make the situation worse. As a child, I would become frustrated when things didn't go my way. But my mom always reminded me, "Amanda, you have 2 choices. You can either mope about this, or you can move on." Stalin clearly chose the first option. But what if he had chose the second? Each and every individual in this room has the same choice as Joseph Stalin. When you face adversity, will you move on, or will you mope? We don't get to choose the outcome of our lives, but what we do get to choose is how we respond to the cards we are dealt. Are you going to look at life with no hope for the future? Or will you look at life as though change and betterment are possible? Are you going to learn from failure, or let failure truly overcome you? What will your response be when the figurative Nazi army invades your life? Delegates, I challenge you to stand strong and use every ounce of courage and strength within you to take a step forward and continue on. Do not be the Joseph Stalins of the 21st century. Look at life with eyes wide open, a positive perspective that hopes for the best, a perspective that allows this thing we call life to be a journey of constant learning and growth. Marcel Proust once said, "My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing." I challenge you to make your goal a life of optimism and positivity, a life of encouragement and community. You do not have to take adversity alone. In fact, you shouldn't. You should support those around you, bond together, because united, we will never be defeated. Each and every day, and especially the days when the difficulties seem never ending, stay positive, stay hopeful, and never, ever give in. When a perspective of optimism leaves, our motivation, improvement, and betterment are the most probable occurrences. In the world we live in, it is so easy to see the depths of despair and feel entrenched without a way out. However, I challenge you to keep positivity at the forefront and fight for justice and equality. I challenge you to let disappointments motivate you rather than break you. I challenge you to show the world that change is possible when you look at the world as a glass half full. Now, delegates, go. Promote positivity, promote change, and be the difference this world so desperately needs. Thank you. Introducing this person is a lot more exciting than introducing Joseph Stalin. So I am thrilled to introduce this next delegate that will be your 2015 presiding officer. This delegate has so much passion, has been such an inspiration to me. I'm so thrilled that I've gotten to know her over the past couple years. And I'm so excited to say that she is from my home state, Chantal Williams!